Hi everyone, it's Dyer here. In my previous video, I told you I was going to give you some notes on some problems that might be especially difficult, not very Googleable, no connection in, not supported in Connect Math. And so I've created this problem to support, I believe, number 17. Looks like this, and you can pause the video anytime you want to, copy that down, but I'm going to go ahead and do an explanation for you. You're basically distributing 1/3 across this set of parentheses and 1/9 across this set of parentheses. We're going to do that just by multiplying. Now we've got a fraction here, so let's just create some denominators that are not going to change the value of what we have here. And now 1 times 9, 3 times 1, the x goes with that, 1 times -2, 3 times 1, 1 times 18, 9 times 1, x comes with 1 times 3, 9 times 1. All right, so I've cleaned up my parentheses. Now I'm going to gather up my like terms, which are those two x's. I just like to write the like terms together, so I have them together for the end. Alrighty, now we got some housekeeping to do here. This means 9 divided by 3, so that's just going to be 3x. This means 18 divided by 9, so that's just going to be 2x. Now, you might be really good at this kind of thing, and you can see that 3/9 can be reduced. So go ahead and use that information if you want to, but bear with me because we're going to need to do this common denominator business anyway later on in this video, so that's what I'd like to do. So you're looking for a number that both 3 and 9 will divide into. We're going to choose 9. Notice that I've multiplied by a 1. 3 divided by 3 is a 1. So I'm not changing the value of -2/3, which is important, but it's still going to give me that 9 in the denominator that I need. So this becomes and this just stays this, right? 9 times, that just stays that way. We all right? So let's keep going. 3x's plus 2x's gives me 5x's. And now -6 plus 3. Now look here, I've got 6 negatives and 3 positives. So if I combine those together, I have 3 more negatives. And so that gives me how many 9ths I have now. We established before that these have the 3 in common. You know, these are factors and multiples together. So I'm going to have to reduce this. And that gives me. And now I'm done. That is all you can do there. Alrighty. I'm about to erase this, so you'll want to pause it and make sure you've got all those steps written down because I have another one for you. Alrighty. Now, if you want to pause right now, try this problem based on the notes that you have before. That'd be cool. And then just come back. And then while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and put the notes here. Or if you like, if you're like, I still got nothing Dyer, you can follow along right here. It's all good. You've got the luxury of the video at hand, which is so awesome. 1 times 16, 4 times 1. 1 times -3, 4 times 1, 1 times 4, 2 times 1. Don't forget the x's. 1 times 2, 2 times 1. I'm going to group my like terms together. going to simplify anything that I can. Alrighty, and now we have a common denominator situation to deal with again. Why don't I just keep this 2 halves so we can do that. Alrighty, so looks like 4 would be a good option here because 4 goes into 4 and 2 goes into 4, so let's use that. This is of course going to be times 1 times 1 times 2 times 2. So now let's go with 6x minus 3/4 plus 4/4, which is 6x. I've got 3 negatives and 4 positives. If I combine those out, I end up with an extra positive, 1 extra positive. Oops, no need for that, I'm done. All right, there you go. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so I invite you to pause it. Make sure you've got everything written down because now I'm going to go on to a couple of problems that are going to help you with number 18. It's going to look the same, but there's a little twist. All righty. Ooh, look what's different. I don't have like terms anymore. That's okay. So same thing, 1 times 30, 10 times the invisible 1. I'm going to stop writing that because I want you to see that that's understood. Alrighty. And even though the x and y don't present like terms, I'm going to go ahead and just move them over because they're both variables. Right now, we don't know what x and y represent, and we do not care. Later on in the class, we will, but not right now. Later on in our semester. All right. Now, just like before, we've got some housekeeping to do here. 30 divided by 10 is 3. 8 divided by 4 is 2. If you want to reduce 5/10, you can. If you want to go ahead and simplify the 24ths, you can. So let's do that. Let's just do that way. Make it, see if you like that. And here's what I did. I noticed that 5 goes into itself and also 10, so I just divided the numerator and the denominator by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1, 10 divided by 5 is 2, and of course 20 divided by 4 is 5. Almost there. Just bringing down what I don't need here, or what is already as simplified as it can be. And now I need to take care of this. So I'm going to do this understood 1. Common denominator will be 2. 2 times 1 is 2. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2, 5 times 2. So now I have 3x plus 2y. Why do I keep doing that? I apologize for that. 1/2 plus 10 halves. 3x plus 2y. Check this out. 1/2 plus 10 halves is 11 halves. And this is a perfectly fine algebraic answer. Okay, so there are your steps. Pause the video, please. Get your steps down as I erase. I'm going to go to the last example like this. right, there we are. 1/5 of 6y minus 6 plus 1/6 of 3y plus 5. We distribute. You know what? Let me regroup, because on that last, and I'm going to double check my review sheet right now. On those last couple of problems, I know that you get different variables. Find my review sheet. One moment, please. Alrighty, where is... Oh, no, it's an x and a y on 17. Okay, so either way, you're going to have enough good material here to get the idea. All right, we're back. Okay, I'm going to gather up my y's just like before. Okay, let's do, what do you think? I'm thinking 30. I'm feeling 30. So let's do times 6 times 6, 36/30ths y, times 5 times 5, 15/30ths y, times 6 times 6, minus 36/30ths, times 5 times 5, 25/30ths. 36 plus 15, that's 4. Oh, no. You'll find that my arithmetic can be a little bit suspect, so always double check. And then minus 11/30ths. And that's all we can do. And now, even though, I like how this answer turned out because it gives me a chance to say something, even though these denominators are the same, we cannot add these because we don't have like terms. This is a y. This is 51/30ths y. So I hope that helps, and I am depending on you during these times to stay in big time contact with me. If you don't understand something, if you're stuck on anything, I am here to help you. See you guys later on. Well, not really, but you know what I mean.